So the live stream happened last night, and we also did a prediction video yesterday. Well, pretty much everything that was on my wish list, from what I understand, didn't happen. Nothing was announced in terms of quality of life, and the only thing that got announced was Kill la Kill and a brand new Crest Palace. Oh yeah, also Crest Palace items are coming. So Kill la Kill is coming to the game. What does that mean? That means that we're getting Hoka, Uzu, Nonan, and Gamagori. In case you've been living under a rock, this is a very, very crazy collab, mainly because of one unit in it, and that is just Hoka. Hoka will be part of the part 1 of this crossover featured alongside Uzu, and Hoka is the definition of insanity. He is easily the best ascended support unit in the game. He has everything you could want and more. Healing, damage buffs, arch gen, you gotta have him. That's the thing about it. He's literally the best support unit, and you need this character. He can be used literally in every single team comp. It does not matter. Oh, another thing is too, if you got to worry about, oh, does he have fast animations or not? His animations are extremely fast. His slowest animation is his super art, and that's the one thing that doesn't have an actual attack tied to it. So you don't even got to worry about that. And you get the buffs instantly, by the way. And he's definitely the star of the show. He's the one character that everyone knows when it comes to this version of Kill la Kill. The other character in part 1, which is Uzu, he's pretty solid too, as like a crit damage dealer. That's pretty much all he is. He's just a crazy over the top crit damage dealer, and yeah, that's it. There's nothing else with Uzu. Gamagori, a little bit interesting. The lower your max HP is, the more damage he'll actually deal. He does drain his own HP with his true art, but it's not very quickly. It's only at 2%, while he also does apply a barrier to himself and buffs up his like own physical resist. He also has defense ignore, as well as giving himself flinch res, so that's paralysis and freeze res 100% up. And yeah, pretty much just want to keep him in near that state. One of the best things I think you could use on this character would be something like Grief or the 5-star physical variant Despair, and kind of just do your best in that regard to keep him at low HP, because his true art won't be enough to keep him at that low HP threshold. And the other character that will be coming in part 2 is Nonan, and Nonan is she exists, I'll say that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the units, man. A lot of the units apart from Hoka are okay. I think the most interesting one out of all of them apart from Hoka would be Gamagori. One other thing that did actually get announced that I just now glanced over and I completely forgot about. There will be a crossover ticket. The crossover ticket will allow you to get one of the old crossover units at random. So you're going to be able to get Mako, Satsuki, or Ryuko. All those guys are getting buffed, and they're also getting Dream Awakenings. And the best one, of course, to get from all that will be Mako, because she's an amazing support character. And hopefully you actually get her from that, so you're not having to waste any alch, or even if you are really wanting to get her, you don't have to waste crystals on her. Hoka's going to be taking all those, I promise you. Apart from the characters, though, in terms of other stuff you guys need to look out for, though, highly recommend looking at the equips. There's a lot of good stuff in here, like pretty much a very souped up version of Ashura. And that was enough, ladies and gentlemen. You got damage res down equips. You got damage res up equips. You got crit damage buffs out the wazoo. Of course, amazing arch gen items like always, with the new arch gen items and returning ones like Goku uniform. And everything I just showed you are all part 1 equips. We're not even talking about part 2 equips, and it gets crazy once we get to part 2. So when can we be expecting all of this goodness? Well, they actually didn't give us a release date. They did this whole live stream, and they didn't actually give us a release date for it. More than likely, it's going to be starting August 8th is when you can expect Kill la Kill to be coming to the game. And that's pretty much it for this live stream. Nothing else was really announced apart from the new Shrine Crest Palace that will be coming as well. This will be later this month. I don't know if this will be added alongside the Kill la Kill crossover. I'm assuming it will. Not only do we have the new Shrine, we also are going to get the brand new Crest items. These items are really freaking good. You have the Beacon Stone, which this increases your chance at a 4+. How much of an increase is it? I have no clue, but it's an increase nevertheless. And then you also have a Burst Core, which a Burst Core allows you to take a 4+ crest, instantly make it a 5+ crest, which is insanely good. Now, here's the thing about these. Both of them are extremely rare. The Burst Core especially. They don't hand out the Burst Core hardly at all. If I'm not mistaken, they haven't handed out the Burst Core since it came out in JP. We'll have to see how Global handles it, but whenever you guys get that Burst Core, because more than likely whenever this stuff comes out, we'll get one of each for free. And yeah, that's it. That's all of the information for this live stream event. Hope all you guys are ready, because this is a lot. It's going to be a lot of stuff happening between Kill la Kill coming and the brand new Crest Palace plus the brand new Crest items. A lot of stuff jam-packed into this. We'll be covering all of it once we actually get a maintenance notice and everything, but hey, that will be next week sometimes. But hey, thank you all for coming out. Tell me down below what you all are thinking about this crossover. Are you excited that it's finally here on Global? Are you prepared? That's the best question, I guess, to ask right now. Do you got some crystals saved up to hopefully be able to tackle this crossover? Or are you one of the few people that may skip out on Hoka? Which, if you are, love to hear your reason why. But hey, your boys gotta get back to grinding. You all take care. And one more thing before we all leave, don't forget to drink water.